What's goody, boys? Fuck your sales process. That's the title of this video, and that's a beautiful topic that we're gonna be ranting about today. So what I mean by that is, fuck these standard weird ass robotic autistic sales process, autistic robot sales process. Matter of fact, that all these kind of online gurus sometimes teach. And I say sometimes because there's good shit out there on sales, like Hormozi's sales process is fucking amazing. If you want more source on that, I probably just shot myself in the leg. Don't click off this video yet. I'm a sicker cunt than he is. But like a lot of these guys, like, I don't want to shit on Charlie Morgan, but let me shit on Charlie Morgan. He's a cool guy. I've talked to him a couple of times. He's a real cool Donny. I like him as a person. But the sales process that he teaches is just kind of like out there, you know. It's a bit retarded in my opinion, because like with him you have this, for example, and that's what he teaches in EasyGrow as well. Like part of it, like EasyGrow is really great for networking and all of that, not to shit on another man's product, but it's really the sales process as I learned it there wasn't really fire. And now the reason for that was it was so robotic and so rigid that it just teaches it, like it teaches you to be an artist on the fucking sales go. Shout out all my artists, I'm probably autistic as well. But like you, for example, like you don't take people whose time is valuable, you don't take them through a 20-minute fucking discovery. Unless you really have a good conversation going and anything, you don't interview them. That's what they teach. Like, okay, let me sit here, a couple questions, I'll ask you something, and then I'll explain something about my product, which is good. You can frame the call like that. But what I'd rather do, like, and then you ask them questions, was what they teach. You ask them questions for 20 minutes. Okay, how's your business going? Cool. How much revenue are you making? Cool. How are you acquiring your customers right now? Cool. And then you're asking questions for 25 fucking minutes that are so stupid, and like, so it's not a proper conversation. You don't build rapport like that. People need to like you as an SMMA owner. Like, if you sell something that's highly replaceable, like SMMA, you need to kind of sell yourself. It's about who closes the best and who's kind of the most real and genuine person. That's what my mentor told me. Because like the way I do it is say, hey, cool, let me ask you a couple questions about your like kind of business. You ask me a couple about mine, so we kind of get to know each other. And because our service is kind of customized to every single one of our customers or people or clients, whatever, I need to ask you these questions so I can kind of give you the best answers, if that makes sense. You always ask them if that makes sense. And if they say yes, most of the time they will. If they say no, fuck you, I hate you, then you're probably not going to close them anyways. So I ask them a couple questions. If they ask you a question, okay, and what like do you guys do? I always kind of give them a little teaser, a little spoiler about the pitch that is going to come in a couple minutes, right? Like, I don't do long discoveries usually. Like 10 minutes is cool. It's really, you don't need to talk for 15-20 minutes. You can, if you're having a cool conversation, yes. If you're certain that guy's gonna close and reveal some interesting information, cool. But keep it to desired situation, like current situation, desired situation, fucking what's stopping them from getting there, and then maybe like, I don't know, I don't ask consequence questions. That's just stupid, in my opinion. And then you always give them some teasers. To get back to what I was saying, you always give them some small teasers about their little, about their business, because they are impatient and their time's valuable, and they kind of want to actually learn about your business. That's why they're on the call, right? They want to get value from you. So if you are a lead gen agency, tell them, right, we generate your leads, and we're gonna do it in this way. You don't go too much about the pitch. You don't rant off too much, and there you have it. They can kind of teaser that. They can kind of go bite to swallow. They got something to chew on while you ask them more questions, and then you can pitch them after like 5 minutes more, right? And if they ask you questions that you can kind of you may seem, hey, yes, that's a little bit risky, then you ask, like, if they say, hey, it's like, do you do Facebook ads? Or if you see kind of some anti-Facebook ads sentiment or anti-marketing agency sentiment, then you ask them, have you ever done like any advertising before? Like, how'd that go? Oh yeah, cool. No, I don't like it. Cool, what's the reason for that? Let's just send me shit leads, right? And then you immediately know what they didn't like about that, why it didn't work, and you can immediately position yourself different. What did you like about it? Like, what was good about it? Was there anything good in the first place? Nah, I really hated everything about it. Cool, then you know you can definitely not seem like those guys, otherwise it's never gonna buy from you, because you seem like those other Donnies that he hates. And that took his money and ran off, probably, because that's what a lot of agencies do, right? And that's what I'm coming back to is, Ask questions about their questions before you answer anything, and make it conversational. Be a human on those calls and sell yourself as well as the product. And if they ask them why they're on the call, if they not need more business, then you are the right person to be their kind of extension and on their business, like a USB stick to generate the more leads, right? Don't be a fucking ridiculous, rigid Donny on the sales call that asks them a kind of question. Okay, thank you. Now I will continue to show you about my business. Ask them when you say, hey, it's like, this is Facebook ads, right? Like, do you like these ads when you're presenting your, for example, your ad account for one of your clients or anything, right? If you're presenting something, if you have like a pitch deck, even, like, don't make it stupid salesy, just literally make it technical. Ask them, does that make sense? Do you like that? Would you like anything else? Like, would you like any customizations with that? Does that make sense? Yes, cool. Let's go further. Let's go ahead. And you know what all these Donnies teach a lot is like, don't say anything about like the system and shit. Don't do never show your shit. Like, don't go too into details. If they ask you questions, don't answer them vaguely, so that they like, you have to sell them like on like pure confidence, pure like raw words, whatever, bro. If I'm gonna spend $1,000 on somebody that's just talking to me, they gotta be doing it. If you're doing it well, if that's the thing, cool. But you might want to see some technical stuff going on, so they can actually kind of get something from it. Like, if you're a mentor, of course that's different. You can't really show how you're going to talk to that person. That's just going to be of personal impression. But if you sell technical services like a marketing agency does, if you run an SMMA, it's probably targeted to you, this video, then you can show them shit. You just show them in it, like show the ad accounts, show some technical shit, like show some client results that you got, and then, hey, yes, this is how we're going to do it, blah 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 blah. Does that make sense for you? Look at the ads. Do you think that, do you like them? I like him. It's fucking fire ad. If you don't like him, I'm gonna fucking rape you. No, sorry. I'm gonna impregnate your wife and children. Don't have to say that. You can if you're feeling frisky. But anyways, what I was saying is, don't think you can just like in this weird in between worlds thingy close a guy. Like, it's a marketing agency, you're replaceable. See if it makes sense. See if the service makes sense. Does that make sense for you? Cool. Does the math turn out? If we made you $15,000 next month, do you think investing $1,000 here makes sense for you? Is this something that you're looking for to solve the problem that you're kind of facing right now? Yes, cool. I don't think anything stands in the way of us working together, right? Yes. How's that going? Ask them a question about that question. Boom. And your goal essentially is not to be this like one-on-one salesperson that just slaps them in the face and just, I don't know, just, it's not a one-on-one fight. It's you move around the table, you start at opposite ends of the table, you move around the table to look at them, or to be with them and look, give them a look, kiss on the cheek, lick their earlobe a bit, and then you look at the problem together with that person. That's your job as a salesperson. You're not a salesperson. You're not selling them. They're buying. They shouldn't feel sold. And you're a consultant. You ask them, you're the authority, you're the expert, and you are 100% confident that person you can fucking help. And like a little mindset thing, if you like the term, if you're an SMMA owner, you probably love the term and jerk off to your manifestation logbook every single morning as a morning routine, just do a little bang one out for the mental like vibrations or whatever those fucking gurus teach. But see, I lost my fucking point. But if you look at it with them, cool, and you can then close them upon that if that makes sense. Make it make sense for them. Be a human. That's what I'm saying. Don't do any funky shit, and think about it like that. You're not going to close anybody else. That's where I was going. Mindset. You can't close everyone. That's my perfectionism. You probably have perfectionism too if you're an agency owner. Might be. You always want to get 100%. I always try to close everybody, and if I don't close 100%, if I only close 90%, I feel like a failure because I'm not a good salesperson because I didn't close that one guy that had 3 teeth and no money, or that was just an absolute dickhead on the sales call and just been burned by 5 other agencies. And it's alright. You cannot close everybody. And if you fuck up on a sales call, then tomorrow there's another sales call. An hour after there's another sales call. Don't be sad about it. I know if you don't have a lot of sales calls going on, then you probably need to get better at getting more sales calls and then get better at selling. But you're not going to close everybody, and it's okay. Don't try to be perfectionist. Don't beat yourself up if you can't get it. And if somebody's better than you at something, then they probably have either they had more resources than you at the start, which plays a role, let's be honest, or they had some kind of experience beforehand, right? Like, for example, if one of these, shout out to, you probably know who I'm talking to, like, okay, I made 100k in the first year of me starting, 100k per month, got my agency there, and then I gave it up and started a mentorship, but my agency is not running anymore. Ooh, why the fuck would you give up 100k per month agency, dickhead? Liar, flexer, small dick. Right, like, don't compare yourself to these people, because probably they're capping, or mostly these good Dubai girls, they're just capping, they're just renting Lambos and pretending to be on a yacht with like all these bitches. Probably can't talk to girls, but anyways, but like, don't compare yourself to these donnies. They probably have either financial resources or some history, right? One of my competitors, was actually a homie of mine, I'd call him that, or a mate, a guy I know, whatever the fuck. He's had experience like talking to people in, like, for example, in a restaurant setting, right? Like, it's also a sale. Hey, would you like this fucking Bordeaux wine for your filet mignon? Or do you want this nipple twister sauce that make your nipples turn around and then go into your chest cavity? Because that's what our most premium clients have. They like that sauce, the nipple twister sauce, that is so sour that you can't feel your teeth for 3 weeks after you eat it. It's kind of a sell, right? If you think about it that way, and if those guys have experience in that, they might overtake you at the start, and then you're gonna get better, and you might even overtake them, right? So that's kind of that's my chat about the whole thing. Don't beat yourself up if you're not good at selling first. You're gonna learn it, and don't be a dickhead selling. That's basically the biggest frame of this entire video. Don't be a dickhead, make it natural, don't have a sales script. Fuck your sales script. Don't have a script, have some buckets that you want to fill. The current situation, desired situation, what's stopping you? Cool. What's the solution that you think was going to help you achieve that? Cool, let's plug in my solution. Does that work? Yes, that works. Cool, let's fucking go. It's not that deep. It's like, sales is just talking. It's not sales. Don't even call it that. If it kind of gives you pressure about it, don't even call it sales. It's not sales. It's just talking to people without being a fucking dickhead. I know it's about money, so it kind of puts pressure on you if you're new, but you just talk to people, and that's it, right? Like, that's everything that you're doing. You just talk to people, and if that makes sense for them, your service, which you should be 100% confident, this is the most important thing, confidence. If you should be 100% confident that you can deliver them that service, and if you want to make some good money, you might even cap a bit, as long as you're a good liar. I'm not. And you can fucking sell them that, and you can help them grow their business, and hopefully you have clean intentions behind it, because being able to sell is a kind of good skill. You could probably scam a lot of grandmas if you know how to sell, right? Plan B, if the agency doesn't work, for example, just go grandma scamming. Right, or become a drug dealer. It's my plan B. Cool, so that's this video today. I think that concludes it. I'm talking too much shit at the end. That's how you know the video is ending. Thank you for listening to my rant, to my TED Talk. I hope this gave you some value on how to approach the whole sales process. I'm probably going to make another video on kind of facilitating this hell, like the last one that I made. If you have any other recommendations for me, just fucking text them to me in the comments, or just send me a DM on Instagram. I'm going to link my account down there. And if you need help growing your business, hello, my name is Gustav. I run a pretty successful agency. If you want help, click the button below, book a call with me. I'm not Dubai flexer like these other donnies. I don't really care if you book a call. You're going to be a sick cunt if you do, or you would be a sick cunt if you did. If not, you might never get laid in your life ever again. I'm not, like, I don't know if you're sick of these Dubai gurus that just go around flexing and just pretending they've got a big penis, and that they've got their own country down in the own city state next to Dubai, where the government actually pays them taxes, and they don't pay any taxes, but the government pays them their taxes because their penis is so humongous that the government's intimidated that it might be a secret weapon engineered by another government that is a threat to their national security. And that's why their agency scales so quickly, because of the humongous penis and testosterone overload. If you don't want to get coached by these donnies, these dickheads, then hop over here. You can copy all my systems that I developed on my front end, and all my business partner systems, because I run my agency with a business partner. you're going to get all his systems that he developed on the back end for optimum client delivery. And if you are shit at service delivery, just hit me up. We do white labeling as well. So if you want somebody to take your ads over and fucking slap some good results off for your clients so you can grow your agency better and improve your business by getting referrals and testimonials and shit ton of clout in your niche, hit me up, click the link, be a sick cunt, and don't sell like an autistic robot. Cheers.